On every NFL roster, we have a practice squad. It used to be 5 players, now it's 8 players. These players just practice. Their names are not on the, you won't open the game day and see their names. They just practice. They're there from Monday through Saturday, and on Sunday, they sit in the stands like you will. Sit in the stands and watch the game. One particular guy was on the practice squad all year, worked hard. They really liked him. And it turns out, as luck would have it, there was an injury 1 week before the Super Bowl. And he is the guy they're going to choose to bring up and put on the active roster. Now, I don't know if you can imagine working all year on the practice squad, all year, getting no recognition, and then all of a sudden, you are going to be active during the biggest game there is in the Super Bowl. Nothing better, no better feeling. We were so excited for him, and he was a great guy, so we were much deserved. Well, we get to the Super Bowl a week early. This game is on Sunday. We get there in the city the previous Sunday. We have Sunday and Monday kind of off, and guys can kind of get acclimated to the city, can hang out, do some appearances and whatnot. This particular player went out with a few of his friends and his buddies to celebrate. You know, he have a few beers, whatever. He wanted to just celebrate. Well, he went on a little bit probably a little bit too much, drank a little bit too much. And we have very few rules in the National Football League. But one rule that we do have is that when we are on the road, nobody is allowed in our rooms. Nobody. My wife, my daughter, my mother, my father, any of y'all are not allowed on my floor. I don't care who you are, I don't care how much money you got, you cannot get on that floor. It's impossible. That's our own rule. So he goes out and he has a good time. He meets a young lady. And some of you can probably know by the moment you can tell where this story is going. He decides to bring her back. Now, we have armed security guards all over the place. And I still, to this day, can't understand how he got that woman up in his room. Her ED. This young nurse friend who would come and visit him because he had no other family. And so she would come and she would sit with him and, play puzzles and all kinds of things with this old man. And one day they get to talking and she notices he has a jar of peanuts on the little table. So they're talking. She's like, "Do you mind if I have some peanuts?" Sure. She just popped them in her mouth. They're talking, no problem. And then after an hour or so, she realizes she's eaten all the peanuts in the dish. And she's like, "I'm so sorry. I've eaten all of your peanuts. Forgive me." He says, "Well, don't worry about it. Because with my old age, all I do is suck the chocolate off of it." That's nasty. Can you imagine? Can you just imagine? You just ate a whole mountain part and you've been sucking on them. I tell you that to say the second place where junk will accumulate is in your body. It accumulates in your body. We have to watch what we put into our bodies. It's amazing because I can remember being back when I was young and my metabolism was off the charts. I can remember we would go out, it'd be like 11, 12 at night. We up at Burger King, double whoppers and fries, just nasty.